The NASCAR season of 2023 has kicked off with a bang, and fans are eagerly anticipating the latest twists and turns. This weekend, the NASCAR Cup Series returns to the notorious Phoenix Raceway, where rule changes from the season finale in November will be implemented. The Valley of the Sun stock cars, boasting a staggering 670 horsepower, will make a comeback, and this Sunday marks the start of NASCAR's 60th anniversary season. In the end, it's the world's fastest West Coast road trip, and the best drivers in the sport are finally making their way to the treacherous Phoenix Raceway, notorious for its violence, and where every race ends in a shootout. Fans can expect nothing less than an action-packed weekend of high-speed thrills and spills, as drivers navigate the challenging track and vie for the top spot. The stakes are high, and the tension is palpable as the NASCAR season heats up. So remember to stay updated by leaving your like and subscribing for more videos like this. Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s victory in the Daytona 500 set the tone for what promises to be an exciting season. The season concluded with Kyle Busch's first victory for Richard Childress Racing at Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California. However, William Byron stole the show the previous Sunday, storming Las Vegas and destroying the competition. NASCAR professionals and fans alike eagerly anticipate what the move to Phoenix for the championship weekend will bring. There has been a recent shift towards actual accomplishment and data collection in NASCAR, which will become even more crucial in 2023. A new aerodynamic package is set to be unveiled, and in January, drivers conducted a limited test session at the mile-long track to provide more information to the sanctioning body. The new rules will be implemented for both short tracks and road courses, and downforce in the 7th generation stock car is expected to be reduced by 30%. This will be achieved by reducing the spoiler from 4 inches to 2 inches and eliminating much of the undercarriage. There has been several changes to the rules and regulations for this year's season, which have caused a great deal of excitement among the drivers and fans alike. Christopher Bell, driver of the number 20 Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing, has expressed his opinion on these changes, saying it's a change for the better. In January, several road trials were conducted in Phoenix, using 3 or 4 different sets of rules, before finally settling on the current set. The aim was to improve the ability to pass other vehicles, making the races more exciting for both drivers and the spectators. The changes include taking off the car's spoiler, which increases the difficulty of driving such vehicles. This promises to make for some thrilling competition and replace the spread-out, boring single-file racing that has become the norm in recent years at Phoenix. One of the most significant changes this year is the expansion of the restart zone by 50%. This is customary in Phoenix, and it gives the drivers yet another obstacle to overcome. The restart zone size will be crucial in the upcoming races, especially since Auto Club Speedway, like Phoenix, is known for unpredictable restarts that can involve drivers spreading out as much as 4 wide. California saw a glimpse of this learning curve when 9 cars crashed right before the race was supposed to resume. Joey Logano, the current champion and the winner of the most recent race in Arizona, remains optimistic despite the chaos in California. Unfortunately, the series' most popular driver, Chase Elliott, will not be competing in the upcoming races. He broke his tibia while snowboarding in Colorado, which was shocking and unexpected news for everyone in the NASCAR world. The 2020 champion's 3-hour procedure went well, but his expected return date is still unclear. Fans are eagerly awaiting his return and hope to see him back on the track soon. NASCAR fans eagerly anticipate the upcoming races at Phoenix Speedway, and several exciting events are taking place. Josh Berry will once again pilot the number 9 Chevrolet Camaro for Chase Elliott, and fans are encouraged to share their feedback on the driver's interface of the future. Subscribing to this channel is also a great way to keep up with the latest NASCAR news. Kyle Busch will also be competing in the United Rentals 200 for Colic Racing, hoping to add to his NASCAR Xfinity Series resume. 2 years ago, he made a promise to leave the NASCAR Developmental League once he reached 102 career victories, and now he's making good on that promise. He will try to tie the all-time record of 12 victories in Phoenix. NASCAR has recently made some modifications to the set of cars for the upcoming races. These changes are aimed at making the races more thrilling and competitive by reducing downforce and increasing the difficulty in handling the cars. One of the most significant changes is cutting the tailgate spoiler in half, from 4 inches to 2 inches. Additionally, engine strakes and some diffuser panels at the back have been removed to decrease drag and increase downforce. These modifications will result in reduced downforce, which will make it harder for the drivers to handle the cars and reduce grip. The decreased downforce will also result in more car handling disparity due to the team's decisions on setting up suspension pieces and tire pressures. This difference in handling should lead to more passing and make the races more exciting to watch for fans. According to NASCAR, these modifications will reduce downforce by 30%. To test the new setup, NASCAR conducted a 6-driver test in January at Phoenix, which included 3 Chevrolet drivers, 2 Fords, and 1 Toyota. To ensure that no manufacturer had an unfair advantage, NASCAR sent a vehicle from each manufacturer through a wind tunnel. Brad Keselowski, one of the drivers who participated in the test, was optimistic about the changes. He stated that it would make the race better than it had been on short tracks and possibly on road courses as well. The new aero package has generated a lot of excitement among NASCAR fans, including Chase Briscoe of Stewart-Haas Racing. He believes that reduced downforce will lead to closer racing and more exciting races. The upcoming race in Phoenix will feature Cup Series champion, with Joey Logano aiming for 2 straight wins in Phoenix. A seasoned series vet, Michael McDowell, agrees that every practice is crucial. He believes that analyzing the data and finding the right setup is essential to success. Lynn St. James, the first woman to win Indy 500 Rookie of the Year, will also be serving as an honorary pace car driver to mark the occasion. As the second woman out of 9 to compete in the Indy 500, she understands the importance of inspiring other women to fight for their right to participate in racing on equal terms. She released a statement expressing her appreciation for the opportunity to drive the pace car and hopes that her experience will inspire other women to follow their dreams. NASCAR fans can share their thoughts on the video below and subscribe for more coverage and news in the future. The NASCAR world is constantly evolving, and staying up to date on the latest developments is crucial for fans. Whether you are a seasoned fan or a newcomer to the sport, there is always something new to learn and discover. The inclusion of women and minorities in racing has been a long-standing issue, but the progress that had been made in recent years was promising. Lynn St. James's involvement in the race was just one example of how women were breaking barriers and making strides in the world of motorsports. The recent race at Phoenix Raceway was an exciting event for NASCAR fans. Several famous faces were competing, and some rules and regulations changed. Lynn St. James's involvement as an honorary pace car driver was an inspiring moment for women in motorsports and a reminder of the progress that has been made. On Sunday in Phoenix, Hendrick Motorsports dominated the race. However, Kevin Harvick gradually fought his way to the front. He was living up to his nickname, the Closer, in his last season of competition. With just 10 more circuits to go, a warning was issued which made all the difference. Harrison Burton's spin caused confusion among the front-running drivers as they went down pit lane. Despite most drivers choosing to run on 2 tires, Harvick took 4 and dropped to 6th place. Ultimately, the subsequent restarts did not go in Harvick's favor, and once again, a driver from HMS took 1st place. William Byron emerged victorious for the 2nd week in a row, giving him his 6th Cup triumph overall. Are you excited about the new NASCAR modifications that promise to make races more thrilling and competitive? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest NASCAR news and announcements.